another Tuesday has been brought upon us, where I sit in my chair for an hour to an hour and a half, and I talk to two random strangers. Well, not really, because I know one of them very personally, and I know this one all right as well. Everyone, welcome to Stream Seats created the Doughnut Table. I am your host, Quack. I'm a panda. First of all, how are you? And oh my god, straight off the bat, we have, gentlemen, we have a 18-month subscription. And it is from Quack. I'm a panda. And he's put down that we're legends. No, Quack, you're legends. You're a legend, my friend. You're a legend. Do you know what? Pat yourself on the back. Because, do you know what? Fist bump. Yeah, 100%. What? Oh, what a guy. Have you ever heard of that Quack guy? He's such a good guy. Such a good guy.
I've heard of him. I've heard of him a little bit.
Yeah.
I've heard of him a little bit. Not too much, though. Not that much. Personally, I don't think they make enough effort, to...
Don't make enough effort.
Oh, God.
I'm getting sacked.
Oh, God, right. Anyway, right. So, everyone, first of all, before we do any introductions, happy Rusev Day. Happy Rusev Day to you both. I've had my hair freshly cut ready for Twitch Cardiff, which is not called Twitch Cardiff, but it's a Twitch meetup powered by Cardiff. No, Twitch.
No.
Whatever. No, because what it was, I can tell you what it was. My brain was planning the next thing I was going to say, and it just jacked the rest off. And today, I don't know if either of you have tried this, but I've tried Coca-Cola Zero Oreo flavor.
Oh.
They do an Oreo Vaga. They do an Oreo flavored Coke.
They do.
Oh,
it's a special edition. It's a no calories, fizzy cookie flavored.
How's it taste?
Biscuity.
I'll stick with my coffee.
I'll stick with water. Yeah, thanks, man.
Anyway, welcome everyone. Yes, so today we are talking about returning from a break. But before we get into... I will say that I am going to apologise for the laughter, because it is just going to sporadically happen. Anyway, as who has inspired the topic, as for the past few Doughnut Tables have been inspiring the topics, we are joined by the absolutely beautiful Tourette's Gamer. Or, sorry, that's Tourette's Gamer.
Hello.
How are you?
I am absolutely fantastic, and I hope you both are very well, too. I would like to take this opportunity, first and foremost, to thank you both very much for the incredible opportunity that I've gotten today to come on the Doughnut Table. I know we've been talking about this for the last several weeks, and I am absolutely buzzed to literally be here right now and to do this with you guys. So thank you very much for the opportunity. It's an absolute great thing you're doing, and I am very, very fudging excited to be here, man. So kudos to you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, brother. Thanks
And
for being
everyone,
here.
that is... that is creators to the Doughnut Table, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Anyway, we are also joined by my resident beige. Apart from he's got a bit of green on his earphones today. Mr. TSU, how are you?
Howdy, it's me. It's the champion. He returns. I'm good. I can't complain. This has been the 4th in a row. I've guessed it now. Still feels weird to not be hosting,
Probably.
but it's good to be here. And you, as a host, are getting better and better. So, good kudos to you for learning. And Tourette's, thank you for putting up with Quack in the DMs for so long and then joining. So, I've got to give him praise for something.
Absolutely welcome. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here, man. What more can I say? What more can I say? There's nothing I could say. I am bloody happy to be on this right now. End of story. Done.
And the way he looks into the camera is just like, he means that. He means it.
It's love.
It is love. Anyway, yes, so we are here to talk about returning from a break. But the first thing that I did notice is, Tourette's, this is your first time. The weird thing is, right, the way the camera layouts are, I'm looking at my right-hand monitor, which means it looks like I'm looking at Ross, but it's not. I'm looking at you, so I should really look over there, but I'm going to forget. Right? So, if the chat thinks I'm looking at Ross, I'm not. I'm talking whatever. Anyway, sorry, that's a very sidetrack. I do that quite a lot. Who are you, Tourette's?
Who am I?
Yeah, because you've never been on the Doughnut Table before.
Yeah, I've never been on the Doughnut Table. Simple. I am a non-tent live streamer with Tourette syndrome who has a lot of hair and makes a lot of noises, and I really enjoy playing video games for entertainment, and that is basically what I do. Could it get any more simple as that?
Simple
I
and
am,
sweet.
I am a streamer. What more do you want from me? And I'm a massive advocate for Tourette syndrome. Yeah,
Well-
nothing. Not because I have the condition, you know. I just thought, you know what I mean. Let's pick something to advocate for.
Couldn't be
Well,
coincidence.
And
Yeah.
let's just go for it, you know.
Yeah. To be fair, you've got to pick one lane. Never know. Pick one lane.
Yeah, I get it. Well, that's it. And when you have a brain like mine, you'll do 150 lanes, and you'll never accomplish one thing. And you'll just go off and bum, like most of our brains these days, because we get sidetracked with everything.
But you have accomplished something though, and I want to get this in now because I'm gonna get right. This is going straight to the camera for anyone who thinks that that Tourette's Gamer is on this podcast, whatever you want to call it, because he's just hit partner. I got there before he was partner, right? So come at me in my DM. I've got evidence. I've got receipts, bro. Anyway,
Listen,
so
it's not that big a deal. Don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal, bro. We keep it moving.
The internet will make it a big deal, but I'm gonna
very
talk about that. Congratulations on hitting Twitch partner.
Thank you.
You had how many Twitch staff members in your chat? 3?
Oh, dude, it was like 20. It was like 20 odd Twitch staff, man. They just bombed into my chat at this time. But at this time, right, I can barely read chat. Not because of the fact it's moving so fast. It was the fact that I had about 1,400 balloons in my fucking home. And they were, by the time this had happened, they were going up to my ceiling. So they were covering all of my desk. They were covering my chat monitor, all my other monitors. And I could just see a ton of accounts with spanners next to them, and they were all Twitch chatting. They were all telling me to check to check my emails. So I'm fighting through these balloons, right? Trying to type in my fudging email, bro. I'm flat out doing this, and I entered the wrong character type in my email address in like 3 times, and I locked myself out of my Outlook account. And then, so I was just like, I can't check it. And they were like, and then the staff all have gone from spamming the same check your they've all gone from spamming check your emails to check your notifications. But then I've ended up getting into my email, and I read, and then it was just there, boom, you're invited to the Twitch partner program. And I was just like, shit, I was absolutely ecstatic. I was screaming, and it all just happened so fast, man. It was absolutely bonkers. It was like the stars aligned that night. You know what I mean? Like it was genuinely like the stars aligned that night, because I did not see that coming. And it was literally my last stream before I went away for a week, because I was going to Manchester to an event that's not long happened called Timeless Gaming Convention up in Bury, Manchester, which they hold at the Arcade Club. And it's a very successful event. It is a crazy event, and I'm really glad that I got to go. But it all just happened the day before I went to Manchester. And people don't really know what happened after that stream, because I didn't sleep for basically 48 hours, because I had been up all day the day before. I ended the stream. I've got about 1,400 balloons all popped and exploded all over my fucking home, and I didn't sleep all night. I didn't sleep all night. Right, I didn't sleep all night, and then I'm in the car first thing in the morning on my way to Swansea to go and meet one of the guys, so then we can do this 3.5-4 hour drive to Manchester. And then I stayed up all day the next day, and then I didn't end up sleeping until we got to the hotel in Manchester, when I was absolutely clapped out by the Tuesday night. And yeah, bloody bonkers, man. Absolutely, it was, what a ride, dude. What a ride. That's all I
Need
got
a
to say,
nap.
man.
I would say I need a nap just from that story.
You fat fuck! Fat fuck you. Yeah, you're a fat fuck. Welcome to the donut table, where
Look,
you can tell
right.
we eat a gratuitous amount of donuts.
Actually, do you know what? You're saying that. I'm so happy you just said that,
Why?
because you've just reminded me I actually have a pink donut,
Yeah.
and I will be
How about you eat
consuming
one of
this
them?
during the
How
stream.
how about you eat one of them donuts, bro?
Well, I will be. Don't you worry. I've got this bit covered. And as I would say, right, to most people,
Yes.
I have a daughter. Yes, I put a bit of timber on, but that's her shelf. That's where she likes to sit, right? So don't come at me.
All right.
Right, so, you know.
All right. I won't come at you.
Yeah, anyway. Did you know also as well, the running bit is that Ross is a Twitch partner as well?
I'm not a Twitch partner.
Because Ross...
You're not a Twitch partner. Are you, or aren't you a Twitch partner?
I'm not a Twitch partner.
Yeah, 100%
Okay.
is, because Ross has been in this industry for about 40 years. And he's got such a plethora of experience. He's done it and seen it all, to the point where he is just a Twitch partner now. And yeah, he became Twitch partner during one of my streams. So, you know, fair play to him.
the gag is I'm a Twitch partner. I don't know how or why. In fact, streaming was probably the least favorite thing about creating content. So I became a behind the scenes production kind of man. So I want to give the forefront and light to everyone else who wants to have that in the industry. So thanks for that, Quack, you dick. But yeah,
What a
that's
shamer.
my life
What a-
is
what a
in the
shamer.
background.
I never
I couldn't
thought
do
Absolute
it.
shamer.
I never thought that I would sit here with 2 Twitch partners. I'm such a lucky guy.
You're making it out like that's a giant, insanely humongoid giant deal.
Oh no, to be fair, for you it's not, but for Ross it's oof ego. Woo.
It actually means everything to me, but at the same time, I'm so chill, man, and I'm just so grounded and chill about things, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't like as much as it means the world to me, because I did get declined 7 times
Oh
by
shit.
Twitch before I got part of that. Yeah, I got Not a lot of people know that, but a few people. A few people know that. I got declined 7 times. It didn't matter what my average was. Didn't matter how much money I made. Didn't matter about my sub count. Didn't matter about anything. It didn't matter. And it was crazy because a lot of my streamer friends, especially close ones, I'd watched basically all of them get partnered on the way on the journey, and I kept getting declined all the time. I was just like, wow, what am I doing wrong, dudes? What am I actually doing wrong? And that was it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's been crazy, man. Absolutely fucking crazy.
While you remain humble in your journey, you should also be taking the pat on the back for that achievement.
Oh, 100%.
All right,
All
I'll
of this
take it.
work to this point.
I'll take it.
Be that bit of an ego, take that little fist bump, when you end stream,
Mate, I'll just throw that up. The community knows, and if there's anyone in chat right now that are watching, they know exactly what that means. They know, and they all know who they are. They'll throw that up. They know, man. They know exactly.
Oh, such a good vibe. I feel so good.
I know.
I've said more than 4 words. I feel so good.
I will say for context, just before this stream started,
yes.
I told
Good
Tourette's
evening,
that
pedophiles. Banned.
I did say to Tourette's that he is such a
Banned.
he's been so inspirational before we even, because normally like we come in to a little chat like half hour before and we're like, right, any questions, need to do blah blah blah, and then 9 times out of 10 the guest goes off and just has a pee and then comes back. But like we've been chatting here now, and the best I could spit out was that XQC is turning down like 7.75 million, while these two are here like talking inspirational stuff and blah, 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 and I'm like, XQC's turning down money, boys.
Yeah, but who cares? The dude's loaded, and there's all. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why he would do that. Everyone has their own opinions. Like, you know what I mean? Big deal. It's just literally one of the biggest in streamers in the world turns down a partnership deal with another streaming platform. Wow.
Do you know, you make it
This
sound
is groundbreaking.
you make it sound so crap after that. You're like, oh yeah, that's
Wow.
just.
Wow.
And what's Mr. Slipper said? I'm fangirling. I was wondering what the hell he was saying. I was like, frag-raggling? Also, Mrs. Quack does say, what an amazing what an amazing story to inspire people to keep going and don't give up.
Oh yeah, because there's one thing I'm gonna say right now is I say this all the time. Is swearing allowed on this show?
Oh, go for it.
It's never not been a problem.
Yeah.
It's never not been a problem. How many other content creators, live streamers, or anyone in general have you had on this show that haven't sworn and they stuck to the rules?
I can't remember specifying rules.
I probably said. I don't think we've ever said to not swear.
How many of them swore? Because I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that I always hold true.
I will.
I know 2 who haven't sworn.
I will
Two
go.
haven't sworn,
I
right?
will go with don't drop C bombs. Go for it.
No, I won't drop C-bombs.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to say now to Mrs. Quack, and this goes to everyone that's listening right now, and those who will catch up on the VOD or anything like that. And this goes for anyone in all aspects of life, whatever you do with your lives. How the fuck can you lose if you never quit?
I'm going to the gym right now. When this finishes, I'm back in the gym.
How? But how? Right? How the hell can you lose if you never quit? You know? That's as simple as it is to me. If you don't, like, literally, winners never quit. Quitters never win.
Can I
It
just
can be any more simple as that.
Can I just say, you say that, all right, and it's very much heartwarming. As I took my first bite of my donut.
Yeah, don't quit eating the donut. That's the objective. You finish the donut.
Yeah. I pound this bad boy.
Hey, it's okay to have a donut, dude. It is okay.
Yeah, but when this is my third one,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
And?
No.
You're a fully grown adult man. You can have as many as you
dude,
want.
Dude, you can eat a box of 12, dude. All right? But guess what? It is your problem if you want to lounge around and do nothing about it and keep doing it and consistently do it. Then it becomes a problem. You know? You can sit there and eat a box of 12 donuts and be happy and drink loads of sugary filled shit and smash it in you. But guess what? Don't come crying and take zero accountability if you start putting on a shit ton of weight, dude. Take accountability and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's that simple. And if you can't take accountability, then you'll blame the world. It's everyone else's fault, and then you're a little bitch. So it's up to you.
Right.
Eat the fucking donut and enjoy it.
Perfect.
Right, Ross.
Please
Ross,
enjoy your donut.
Ross, this happens every 2 weeks. Can we have a quick little staff meeting?
I've never seen him speechless. This for me is a
Yeah.
great time.
Can we have a quick little staff meeting?
What's the side meeting, mate? Let's do it.
Right. Is it a way that we can like convince Tretz to come on like semi-often? Can we just replace you with him?
Why don't we, Mr. Slipper just put in the chat, 3 men in a box of 12. Why don't we just make a podcast?
Yeah.
And that's the title.
Do you know
3
what?
men in a box of 12.
That actually sounds like a banging name for a podcast. Also,
It's not bad, is
but
it?
can we do like Tretz? Can we like do a thing with you like every couple of weeks or like every month? We like change the scene where you just say something inspirational and then just go.
Dude,
Yeah? No?
if you really want something, dude, just shoot me a DM on
Yeah,
Twitter.
right,
bro.
sick, right.
Just shoot me a DM on Twitter, dude.
Right,
You're
right,
good.
happy days. Right, so we are officially 20 minutes in and we have
Okay,
not
fucking
touched the topic at all.
Fucking gang! Right, so whose fault is that?
Host.
Let's take a majority vote. So like I say it's the guests derailing me.
Again, this is another, and to the audience at home right now, this is exactly what happens when someone takes zero accountability.
Mm-hmm. The host deflecting.
Fully self-projecting.
And I love the way Mr. Slippers, host. Mrs. Quack, not a very good host then.
Ouch.
Right, okay.
Ouch.
Hi, Combat Carrot. And also, hi, Fatboy No Slim and the Fat Man. Hi. I really don't read the chat, so I will try and dip in and out as well. So, the topic of the day, as inspired by Tourette's Gamer, is returning from a break. So, if nobody has caught up with Tourette, Tourette, do you want to talk about your quick little... Because you stream for a little... How long have you been streaming first?
God. So without doing a massive deep dive on things,
Yeah.
all right, I took streaming seriously. And I went into a phase where I switched on and I actually took streaming seriously for the majority of about 2 years, or just over a little of 2 years before I basically crumbled and stepped away from anything. But we'll get to that reason a little bit later in a minute, as to why that happened, right? And I've been back now for nearly 4 months, and time is really fast, dude.
You've only been back for
time
4
is
months?
very fast. Something like that, yeah.
Wow.
What is it?
I returned in. I can't remember now.
April?
I think it's genuinely been 4 months.
Jesus Christ.
That's all it's been.
So before your break, which, like I said,
Yes.
we'll very touch on in a second. Was you? Because let's call
Black
this.
sandals.
Let's call it.
black sandals. Don't ask what black sandals have anything to do with, but
Let's call the
keep it
spade.
moving.
Let's call the spade the spade.
all right.
You're doing incredibly well on Twitch now.
Oh, thanks, man.
Like, well, no, the
Yeah,
thing
couldn't do
is
without
like
everyone.
when I see you online, because I've got all my follow channels in like high to low order, and you are always in the top 5 to 6 every time.
Right.
All right. So I would say
Right.
you're at least you're semi decent. You know what I mean? I think you know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? So before your break, was you? It's just sound like, was you as successful, or did you feel like,
yeah.
or
Like-
was you still absolutely killing it?
Yeah, I was. I mean, like, dude, like, yes, I will say yes.
Yeah.
I always held like the community. I always like the community always held the numbers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, dude, it was when I came back, it was even more crazier again. It like, you know what I mean? But before all of that, yeah, everything was like, I'd already gotten everything I ever wanted in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like the numbers were great. Everything was fine. You know what I mean? But like, it's the community that does this. You know, not to sidetrack you. It's the guy. Oh, it's the community around us that do this for me. So before I even took that break and went away from it all, which I didn't even want to do, but like I felt like I had no other option because I couldn't keep it together anymore. Yeah. Again, I'll touch on that again. I'll touch on that when I come back. Like everything, like it's literally the same as it is now. You know, it's crazy. It's like I never left. It really is like I never left.
Wow.
But before all of that, yeah, it was changing my life, and it still is now. So because I love this stuff so much.
You said you applied for partner 7 times.
Yes.
So your 7th attempt was the banger.
It was my 8th.
Right. So the 7 before then, if my math would work out correct, you applied 7 times before your break.
Yes.
Wow.
And I applied the once I applied the once like 3 months after I came back to Twitch, and because I didn't do the thing that a lot of people talk, because it's talked about a lot between streamers and stuff like that, and some streamers will just try every month consistently. They'll fail, they'll try it again, and they'll spend a whole year. I didn't do that. I wanted to show Twitch, like you know what I mean? I wanted to show them actual growth and metrics and stuff like that. And it didn't matter how good they were. It didn't matter. I still had a generic bot message every single time in my email 24 hours later. Like, it kind of led me to believe, like, a tiny smidge of me, a tiny little smidge of me started making me go down this deep black hole of thinking, are they criticizing me? Or have I been some sort of blacklisted or something? But why? I'm still a nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a nobody in a giant, oversaturated, never-ending pool of content and creators and stuff like that, blah, blah. So I switched that thought off, and I was just like, there's got to be something, dude. I don't know what it is, and I probably never will find out, but I'll just keep trying. So what I did was I tried every few months rather than just do it every month consistently, just nagging on about it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to just keep going, and that's exactly what I did, man. That's exactly what I did. And there's no other explanation for that. I didn't just keep hammering the apply all the time and all of that. I just left it every few months to keep applying, just to show them how the channel was going and how the community was and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it didn't matter what I did. They still declined me. Womp womp. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. You know what I mean? End of sports. I'll get over it. It's done. It's simple. You know? That's how I deal with things. You know? If you get shit on, don't worry about it. What's the worst that can happen, right? Remember, how can you lose if you never quit? Simple.
Womp womp.
That's what you make out of everything. Do you know what? I was literally about to say, I got nothing. Yeah. Like I'm completely speechless, and then it's womp womp.
It's simple, dude. Womp womp.
Womp womp. Womp womp, everyone. Hashtag womp womp.
Get over it.
Mr. Slipper said,
back up.
Mr. Slipper said it would be good if Twitch gave constructive feedback on why people don't get it. So you got just the simple, nah, not today, mate.
Yeah. I had that every single time.
I had
that every single time. The blah 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 blah. We hope this hasn't basically. We hope this hasn't like put you off. In simple terms, we hope this hasn't put you off. We hope you continue to stream and do good content. Unfortunately, we can't offer you partnership at this time. I had that 7 times in a row. No matter what I did, no matter how much I grew, no matter how much money I made, no matter how many subs I had, no matter how many viewers I had, no matter how many hours I streamed, doesn't matter. That did not matter. I still got that generic bot response message in my emails every single time, more or less 24 to 48 hours later. Mm-hmm. And when I got partnered, I didn't hear nothing off Twitch for a week. At all. I was like, what the hell's going on? And I just ignored it. I was like, okay, cool. All right, it's cool. Blah, blah. Not hearing nothing. Okay, blah, blah. They'll make a decision. I was expecting to just get shotted on again. I was expecting to fail again. I really was. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of have this thing in life where I always, like, I don't know if anyone at home can relate to this, right? But when anything I approach or whatever like that, any task I undertake or whatever, I always think of the worst possible outcome, you know, because then you don't have, like, if you've already thought of the worst possible outcome, then if it does happen, you won't be disheartened by it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you could, I don't know, I could put it in the same sense of you walk into a place or a room that you've never been before, and you've already mapped all the exits mentally in case something goes off. Even though you don't have to do it, it's just a natural thing. So a natural thing for me is to just like when you do things like that, just think of the worst possible outcome, and then if that does happen, then you won't be disheartened.
Expect the worst, hope for the best.
Expect the worst, but you don't want to take it there. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be okay.
I was going to say, right? And literally, as you was finishing saying that, I knew exactly what I was going to say next. And Mr. Slippers has just said it. Mr. Slippers right now, he loves you. He loves you so much right now. I have not even spoken a word to him. And I know he is watching this from whatever hotel room he is in. And he is loving you. Because
massive fudging respect to you, Slippers.
He is everything that you are everything he wants in a content creator.
So if I'm everything that he wants in a content creator, right?
Yeah.
Is he gonna do that? Or is he doing that?
Shut up, he ain't doing it. He don't stream.
Well then, welcome, my friend. It's nice to fudge and meet you. My man.
He just bloody talks about bloody space every now and again, he does.
Yeah, that's cool. Space is cool.
You know what I mean? He's bold.
Space is
Actually,
cool.
space is quite cool.
Space is quite cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so as we move on, Ross, I'll be honest with you, mate. You do clipping, you do editing, you do whatever. I got nothing for you.
Sorry.
Right, come on, keep it up. Right, sorry, right. Fatboy Slim, Fatboy No Slim, sorry, does say, no wonder people made the massive move to kick when you get shut down like that and feel like you're constantly forgotten about. Did you ever feel like you were forgotten about?
Did I feel like I was forgotten about? No, because I always, well, in terms of like as a streamer, fuck no, dude. Like, the community, man. The people that watch and hang out with me daily, every other day of the week, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll never feel alone in that sense. Like, I guess if you put it in the context of I ever felt like that, like in terms of like getting partnered and stuff like that, yeah, you do kind of feel like an outcast with it. You know what I'm saying? But dude, we have an insane community of all sorts of people from all walks of life, man. We all like to fucking hang out every day when we stream and stuff like that. New people coming through all the time. It's an ever revolving door of new people that I get to meet and hang out with and speak and play video games and other stuff and everything, man. You know what I mean? So I've never felt bad like that when I am very, very fucking fortunate to have the people around me that I do. Like, and like that genuinely, you know what I mean? So being let down by a company that gives us the stage to do this stuff, being let down by them, it isn't the end of the world. Your people, your viewers, man, your viewers, the community is what matters over fucking everything, dude. End of sports, and that's the way I see it. Other people can think differently. I get it, but that's my take on it. That's definitely my take on it.
So Twitch for you is just a vessel for you to have where your community is.
Oh, dude, I fucking love Twitch, man. Like, I don't care. Like, I love Twitch. That's not to say I'm not open to go and try other platforms, because before I returned, a good couple of months before I returned, like 5 to 6 months before I returned, I was already planning to go to Kick. I was planning to try Kick, and I made my account. I reserved my name, started telling the community, gained several hundred followers on Kick, ready to go, blah blah, and then I changed my mind. I changed my mind because I watched the platform over time, and I just, me personally, I didn't like it as much as I thought it would. All right, the money's great, okay, 95-5 split, great, good money, yay, all right, yeah, awesome, but I don't know, I'm that dude. I'd rather take 50% of something than a potential 100% of nothing. Like,
couldn't agree more.
It's as simple as that, man. You know what I mean? I'd rather take 50% of something than a potential 100% of nothing, dude. You know, and that is me, and that's about as honest as I can be, man. But I've always loved Twitch, dude. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, based. Very, very based.
Yeah.
I love Twitch, man. It's just the way it is. And those who are listening, understand why we love Twitch. Even if they
Yeah.
don't want to admit it, you know why we love Twitch and why we're here,
Yeah.
regardless of how some things are sometimes with the platform. There's a reason why we all still remain.
Yeah, well, every platform, every business in the world will always make that one wrong decision. But I don't know why Twitch seems to get a lot of get shit on quite a lot for bad decisions, and I'm like, well, hang a banger now, because when they make good decisions, everyone's like, oh, Twitch is amazing. I'm like, hang on now, like 10 minutes ago you were having a go at them.
Yeah, well, isn't that like what happens to like every other big company in the world though?
I think it's
Isn't this what happens? Isn't this what happens in everyday fucking life?
Yeah,
It's easy to hate.
yes,
You know,
it is.
bad decisions are made every day. A lot of things are rectified. Some bad decisions stay. Fuck it. Womp womp. Get over it. You enjoy something? Good. Keep doing it.
Oh man, I'm gonna start saying womp womp in my real life.
Oh,
I do it every damn day. I do
Ro-
it every damn day.
Hi, Ross is gonna go into work tomorrow. Hi, Ross, how are you? Womp womp.
Womp womp, I turned up.
Look, just say it in your head. If ever something bad crosses your path, bro, trust me, treat it as a fucking meme. Because we all love memes. And most of us are brainwashed every single day by fucking brain rot and memes. So if you just like to take the piss out of everything, if something bad happens, just in your head, just go, oh, fuck it, womp womp. All right, let's go, let's crack on. Let's get this shit done. Let's get this shit done. Something bad's happened, womp womp. Fuck it.
You're saying about brain rotting memes, and I've literally on my stream deck have got Joe Hendry on a GIF repeated, and I've got a picture of Joe Hendry currently looking at me.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. That's what happens when someone sells themselves so good with such a catchy theme tune. It absolutely takes over us all. That is genuine banging marketing 101. And because of that, basically the whole world believes in Joe Hendry. So if they fuck up his push, then that's their business. Because we all believe in Joe Hendry right now.
We all
and it's up
do.
to the company to keep pushing him. That's banging marketing 101.
Right, but this is a side. This is a side thing. You a wrestling fan, you?
Massive.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
I'll just leave, man. I'll just go.
Oh, Ross,
I
I
got some fucking editing to do, man.
I've got nothing for you. All I need, Ross, is just you on the camera. I don't need anything else. Turn your mic off, bro. Just I don't care.
Yeah. I'll have a nap, guys. Catch you in a bit. Oh.
Anyway,
God, man.
so yeah, right. So
Yeah.
Mr. Sliver's kiss already. That's Saturday, baby. So you as we did state, you did take a break. Now,
Yes.
do you want to go into this, or do you want me to quickly go over it for everyone who doesn't know?
I don't know. I'll gladly just tell everyone off the bat why I left Twitch for 404 days.
Shut
which
up. Is
actually
that actually how long?
Yes. That's exactly. I returned on the 404th day.
How did you even work that out?
Because the moderators and the team of people and the community all counted from my last stream. How many days away that I were, and then I became a fucking meme on day one.
Oh, so you became a brain rot.
I literally became brain rot on that day because everyone was just saying error 404, and people even months later now, I could even say on stream, I'm going to the toilet. I'll be right back, chat. Bang, 404 errors in chat. Boom, he's going for another 404 days. Even this time later, people don't forget that shit. People don't forget that shit, man. I get roasted every fucking day. I get roasted, dude. I get absolutely strung out to dry and roasted. And good for them, because I'm glad they have a good time. Bastards. But yeah, so if you want me to explain whilst I was away that long, I will gladly tell you.
Because obviously you put it on Twitter. I asked you earlier if you were cool with it. You're absolutely fine with it. So you go into it as much detail as you want, because I do have a point of why I'm asking this. Go.
Yes. So, all right. So, basically, I was with a girl for 5 years. She was the love of my life. She was the most beautiful girl in the world to me. She watched me go. She watched me start and grow all of this. Everything. We stuck by each other the whole way. And unfortunately, I ended up breaking up with my ex because of some heinous fucking shit that she did, and I caught her. And all of that type of stuff, and it absolutely broke my fucking heart into little pieces. And I had no option but to let the girl that I loved with all of my heart go at the time, and that was it. So when that happened, it was a crazy fucking turbulent time for me, because Like I was like 2 months out from fucking proposing, dude. Like flat that I'd been that much, you know what I'm saying? And I'd already like set a bunch of stuff up and everything, blah blah blah. So for me to catch her doing some heinous fucking shit like that, blah blah, it ruined me. Absolutely ruined me. And I came back to streaming for a short time, like 2 weeks after, and as much as I held it together, now everything was good, and I always took the piss out of it and all that type of stuff, and I'll still mock it now, but. Yeah, I was fucking dying behind it all, dude. I was dying so hard behind it all, man, and it broke my fucking heart to pieces. And like, I wanted to just say, Ben, please, mate, just sort it out, man. Like, you need to carry on, blah blah. But I kind of split into two very, very different personalities, and I was so heartbroken, dude. I didn't know what the fuck to do. So I didn't really say. I issued a statement out on Twitter and to the community at the time, and I said, I just need a little bit of time. And I was thinking, right, this is going to go on for about a week. I just need to get over this kind of thing and then go back to it, blah, blah, blah. And it didn't. And I started hitting booze. I started hitting booze really hard. Like really hard to cope. I'd spent like right on this fucking floor here against the sofa. I'd be on this floor crying like every night. And this went on for a long time, dude. I was just drinking loads of booze, flat out, and blah, blah, crying on my fucking floor every night, and on my fucking sofa, looking at photos, like literally on the floor right there, looking at fucking photos, and type of stuff. I was using anything as a coping mechanism to try and get me out of this, and it just wasn't working for me. It was driving me fucking insane. And the heartbreak just ruined me, and I felt like I couldn't continue what I'd started at the time. Which, like, you know, I always say, how the hell can you lose if you never quit? But at that point, I was basically done. Not with streaming and stuff, but I was lost. I became so lost in myself because I never felt like that before. I'd been in relationships in the past for a few years at the time and stuff like that. But at the time I was destined that she was genuinely like my ride or die with me because of everything we've been through and the stuff that I did for her and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? And it absolutely fucking ruined me. And there was no easy way out of it, and I didn't know how to cope with it. So I just started drinking loads of fucking booze and being an asshole and stuff like that. I didn't do any stupid shit really. I was sad. I wasn't depressed. I was sad. I was so sad, man, and I could not pull myself out of it to the point where I was going into because I play quite a lot of role playing games and stuff. I play characters and stuff like that. After like 2 weeks or something of me just being completely isolated and on my own, drinking booze and stuff like that, I kind of went back to what I really enjoy doing, and that's just playing video games and stuff like that. But I went into doing GTA RP again, and I was in the server like no more than 25 minutes, dude. And I done the one thing that I'm kind of against, and that's breaking character. So I was playing a character, voice acting and stuff like that, and I just broke down. Thought about my ex, boom. Started crying, started bawling my eyes out, and blah, 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 blah. All of this was on open mic as well, so other people could hear it. Next minute, I've got fucking admins flying on me, staff flying on me, because like, you know, not to have an ego here, but everyone kind of knew who I was in the place. So I've been dragged away, and everyone's broke character. They're like, "Bam, what the fuck's going on? What's the matter, dude?" Blah, blah, blah. And I've had a meltdown, dude, and I confided in them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was a really weird time in my life. So, you know, I was, like I say, I was just drinking loads of fucking booze and stuff like that, just trying anything as a coping mechanism to try and get us to work. I isolated myself away from a lot of people a lot. And I just, I carried on doing that for a good few weeks. It went on for, I can't even remember, dude. I think it was like several weeks or something. I was like this, you know what I'm saying? And then one day I kind of snapped, and I was like, Ben, you need to fucking drink a cup of man up, dude, and get out of this. I always give myself tough love kind of deal. I always push myself, and I always push myself and give myself tough love, and there's no easy way around it, really. So one day I just snapped. I was like, Ben, you need to stop this shit, dude. Like, you need to stop this. I won't explain what happened and all that type of stuff, but I woke up late afternoon on my floor where I'd smashed loads of boots, whatever. I don't have to go into detail about it, right? But some shit really happened. It really happened that I did, blah, blah, blah. That was good. Woke up on my floor the next day in the afternoon. I was like, right, you're going to sort your shit out now. This is it, dude. This is it. No matter how hard it is, no matter how much it takes, you're going to sort it out. So I did. And then I just snapped and switched back on. I snapped and switched back on, and I was like, right, that is it. So I have a lot of hobbies anyway outside of streaming, dude. Like I love riding dirt bikes. I love doing airsoft. I fucking, you know what I mean? I watch a bunch of wrestling stuff like that. And, you know what I mean? I guess I can follow that as a hobby, I guess. But yeah, I'm into a lot of stuff, man. Like literally dirt bikes, airsoft, drone flying, all other type of stuff. I drive out of my car. You know what I mean? I like doing loads of stuff. I love adrenaline, man. I love all of that stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that. I'm into a lot of cool, crazy fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I got fucking Beyblades on my sofa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got fucking Beyblades just chilling in the background. I'm a 32-year-old man. I got fucking Beyblades in my house. I don't care.
Beyblades.
I love shit. I love this shit, bro. I love this shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I switched on. I started going to the gym. So I go to the gym, then I started working out at home. I started pursuing my hobbies and doing what I enjoyed again. I was doing anything I can as a coping mechanism, so I could just fucking forget about this and just switch off and become a much better person. You know what I'm saying? Like just to save my ass basically. And I did. And I was going to return a lot sooner than I planned. Well, I didn't even plan. Like I was going to return way sooner than what I was going to before, but I didn't because I kept bottling it. I kept backing out of it and stuff, blah, 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 because I was just like, I was becoming really content, just hanging out playing video games and stuff like that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'd always have people asking me, when you come back to stream, when you come back, like a lot of people, I would get DMs all the time, please come back to stream, blah, blah, blah. And it hurt. And there was this little part of me, because I'd be lying if I said I can handle everything, yeah, blah blah, easy to go back to stream, blah 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 blah. When I came back to streaming, as much as everything was the same, including myself, it was still weird for me because for the whole time I was streaming, I had my ex around me and stuff, right? Yeah, so it was like a new era, right? It was like a new era. And yeah, just handling all that, man, it was crazy. But I was meant to come back much earlier than anticipated, but I didn't. But I didn't. I guess I could say I was lazy in an aspect, but I was always doing things. I was always staying relevant, always speaking to people in the scenes, blah blah, helping tons of streamers with this stuff. So you know what I mean? Stuff that I actually haven't talked about until now. You know, because I get a lot of DMs from people and stuff, and I'd help people as much as I can. You know, and I was just biding my time for when I was going to return. And when I was going to return, I was like, right, I'm going to do this fucking right. You know, I could have turned all my shit on and gone live all that time. I could have, very well have, but I didn't. I actually didn't touch my streaming PC until about 2 to 3 weeks. Actually, I think it was like 3 to 4 weeks. About a month before I returned, I was like, right, I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm doing it. Then I switched my streaming PC on and got back to it, and a million different updates and all that type of stuff, and got working on everything again. Because obviously, after all that time, a lot of stuff changes.
Yes.
In regards to software and everything like that, blah, blah, blah. But I hadn't touched my streaming PC for all that time. And then when I switched it on about a month before I returned, everything fucking lit up. Turn all my lights on, stuff like that. Turn my camera on, turn everything on, blah blah. Looked at everything and I went, let's fucking do this shit, bro. I was like, let's fucking do this shit, bro. The stars aligned within me. As soon as I turned my shit on, all my other monitors came on. I was just like, it's been a while, dude. It's been a fucking while, dude. And I looked at myself and I started laughing hysterically. I was like, it's been a fucking while, dude. Yeah. Listen, let's do this shit then. Let's do this shit. And I did. I got to work and I got all my stuff back and I got everything sorted. And then I bided my time just a little longer and then I returned to streaming.
Wow.
And that is what happened to me.
Tourette's, I'm ready to go to war for you, mate. You point the finger, I'm gone.
You don't need to do
nothing, if you
man.
got any enemies, I have got, like, I will make weaponry. I'll break this, like, cabinet here, and I will fight for the death for you, bro. So,
I mean, dude.
So, the one, right, first of all, the one thing that, right, because obviously we've been chatting, like, actually in a call now for over an hour, right? And me and Ross, I know we've been nothing but laughing. And even when you went for a pee or you did something, me and Ross were just like, yeah, this is going to be a good one, right? Yes, we were. So the fact that you were in that place, honest to God, right? And I'm genuinely saying this now, as Sean, not as Quack My Panda, it genuinely is heart wrenching because I'm like, you're making me laugh so much. The fact that you were in that place was like, oh, that sucks.
I'm not the only one. There's
No,
millions of people
I
that
was
go
gonna say,
through that
we've
all the time, dude. You know what I'm saying? It was just my turn. I never expected it, but hey, it was my turn. But I got the answers I needed. I ended up getting the answers when I needed, when I put myself in a dark room on my own and in my thoughts, and I gave myself the exact answers I needed, even if they are answers I didn't want to do. They were the answers that were needed, and that's why I say it's not motivation you need in your life, it's discipline to do the shit you don't want to do, man. Really, it is, man. There's no easy way around things, dude. And again, if everything was easy in life, we would all have it. There would be no competition. There'd be nothing really to compare to. Everyone would be bored. You know what I'm saying? It's literally, I gave myself hard discipline and tough love, and that's how I got out of it, man. It was no easy way, but I believed in myself that it was the way, and I kind of made it out, and I'm back, dude. Like, you know, I never lost my personality, though. I never lost, but what I mean by that is, as much as I lost myself, I didn't lose myself. You know what I'm trying to? You know what I'm trying to say to you? You know what I'm trying to say?
You remained true to who you were as a person.
That's exactly it. And I will remain like this until the day I fucking die.
Oh, don't change.
I don't care what happens, dude. I don't care. Like, I will. You know what I mean? This is me in my rawest form. And this is the way it is, man.
To be fair, that couldn't have been better that time then of just like, this is me as my rawest form, and then your Tourette's kick in, that's just perfect. That was then. That was absolutely perfect.
It just perfectly likes to sneak itself in.
Yeah.
Niggling personality that just goes. I've just constantly fucking poking the bear, you know. Yeah, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. It's been long enough.
So that is your the reason for your break. I am right. I hate to do this, but Ross, you have had many breaks. I'll be honest, chat. The story of Ross's breaks are minuscule compared to Tourette, and to be fair to Fatboy No Slim as well. Ross's things are crap, but I gotta talk to him for at least a couple of minutes. Ross, Tourette, catch your breath, take a deep breath, mate. You'll be fine.
All right,
Ross. How many breaks?
You look like a potato. You don't look like a potato, Ross. He does look like a potato, but that's not what we're chat.
What was the question?
I haven't got that far yet. You've had multiple breaks. Do you know how many breaks you've had?
Probably 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Maybe. Yeah.
Is there any particular reason why you've taken breaks? Because like you've said now, like you're pretty much done with content creating. That bit of your life is done with. So let's just go for your last, when you were like, right, I'm done. What was the what was your thought process on that potential? Well, did you know it was your last stream? Probably not really.
I had two major breaks. One, which was when I made my initial move to Sweden. When I moved abroad, my focus became on something else.
52 minutes before you mentioned Sweden.
What do you mean? I never mentioned Sweden in any other stream. What are you talking about?
No, to be fair, it's normally League of Legends, but you haven't mentioned League for like 2 streams now.
But I'd stream League. I stream a lot of League.
Oh, there we go. 52 minutes and you mentioned League.
Best Zac jungler in the world. So moved to Sweden. Didn't have a PC. Fell out of love. Played professional ice hockey. Fell into a different kind of love with something else. Returned to the UK. Did a lot of work with this one geek publication website and other assortments of things that got me involved, whether it be voice work, whether it be editing. I didn't like being the front face. Even though I could do it, I got the personality to do it, I had a lot of energy, I had a lot of success. Over time, I knew what I was doing was wasting my time. It wasn't for me. I was very much the guy in the background who knew how to make the process for someone else even better. So all of the work that I do now with StreamSeed is allowing me to do what I love to do, which is remain behind the scenes, get all the things that I need to do done so that whoever we're working for gets that prime content for them to then use and explore and grow. But yeah, Ross TSU as a singular creative entity is dead. It's far gone now. That I'd look to return. My love is now through the production of what we at StreamSeed are now looking to achieve now over the next year or two. And we've got plenty of projects, stuff that are in the works, sat currently. And yeah, me too. Yeah, sure. And things that we got in place now. Oh, fuck, I was on a roll. Things that we got in place now. And then things that we do have coming up that are in the DMs waiting to be replied to. But we're way ahead of the idea of.
Wait, so there's people in the stream see DMs who have just been left on red.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're just going to leave it that. So if you're a business right now and you want to message Streamseed, don't bother.
This is awkward.
Yep.
It's more on a basis of, hey, we don't want to stretch ourselves too thin by going, hey,
Hey,
we want to
Elon
give
Musk.
those one or two things.
Hey, would you like a graphics designer?
One or two things. The best. Oh, I didn't
how
do
are you?
graphics designer. Hey, you want to buy some bots?
Hey, how are you? Do you want to look like everyone else? Do you want to look like everyone else with stolen templates that I get for free, and I can make you a logo and look like everyone else?
How much?
AI art.
How much
AI?
you charging?
I'll show you my portfolio on Instagram.
Oh, sweet.
I'll show you
Happy
my,
taste.
I'll show you my portfolio.
And I'm also pretending to be a woman.
Oh yeah, 100%. How else are you gonna get the sales?
I'm also pretending to be a woman because for some reason when a woman is designing your products, apparently it gets in the sales.
100%. Hi, Atomic Moonchild and Moonblade, by the way. Oh god, there's so much. Ross is a potato. New stream seat sticker is potato morphed into Ross. 100%.
No, we're not putting emotes in. I control everything. No.
Yeah,
we're not having it.
Hell yeah, Ross was a pro ice hockey player. My secret addiction, that sport. Love that. Oh, well, he doesn't do it anymore. It's dead, like his career. So, yeah.
Career's dead.
So, when you did that last, like you say, your last stream was, I'm assuming, because I remember one of your last streams, you were pretending, you were like green screened like a McDonald's background and put like the beeping noises and then put like...
Oh, tell me that wasn't the shit, man.
And you put like a McDonald's hat on and you just sat there and I was like, what the fuck is this boy doing?
That was his fucking subconscious subliminally brainwashing him into going, this is your last stream. This is where you're fucking going, friend. and this is why they turned it, and this is why he decided to make it a meme. His subconscious did that to him.
Oh, God.
Because it knew. There was no ice hockey involved. He was debating a 9 to 5 of Macca's. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Tourette's brother, the only thing Mac is about me is my fucking hairline. Let me tell you.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with your size.
Whow!
What about me, fool, bro? I'm just saying.
I can't believe being assassinated live on stream.
Do you know what? I'm lucky that I'm in between these pairs because I'm gonna have to break these two apart now.
You wait.
Oh, sorry. I'll be seeing him in Cardiff in like 4 days.
Yeah,
We're kissing on Saturday.
You're good, Ross.
Oh,
You're good, man.
I've forgotten what I was on about. Yeah. You didn't know it was your last stream though, did you?
No.
Right. Okay.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't to be the last stream, but I think you sort of end it. You go on with your life, and you think, I don't think I can do it any further. If you're not willing to put the time into creating content for other avenues and doing yourself the justice by being the better version of yourself each time, the injustice isn't on me because I can easily do it. It's the injustice on wasting everyone else's time. So I wouldn't want to have them lose the Ross that I once was that they loved because I knew my heart wasn't in it anymore, and it wouldn't be fair on them to keep coming forward and keep giving me their money.
Fair enough.
I get it. I completely understand.
I will put a little side note. I had to push my mic away from laughing for a second because Nomad goes, "Don't panic, boys. Ben called my wife the Dreadnought."
The Dreadnought,
which I'm assuming is from Warcraft.
From Battlefield. No, it's a giant boat from Battlefield. That's what the Dreadnought is.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a giant boat, which I think is from either Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 1. Either way it goes, it's a giant fucking aircraft carrying boat. That's what that is.
Okay, fair enough.
I called her the Dreadnought.
You do you, brother. You do you. It's all good. So because I know Tourette's has got a hell of a story, we'll go with Ross first. If you were gonna go, live tomorrow as Ross TSU, even though I think your Twitch name is still just Ross TSU, what would it take for you to go live tomorrow? As you say, your career is dead. What would be your motivating factor? Would you want to like sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm here to help develop people," or would you want to play things? Like, what would be your motivation?
Development, ensuring people see the best version of themselves when they're streaming. It's easy for someone to say, "Hey, I think what you're doing is wrong," when we've shown that there are some people out there that are doing it wrong, and it's only minor things that people need to make a change on, just things that they don't want to hear. And unfortunately, a lot of this creative industry do share a lot of egos, and not a lot of people are willing to accept criticisms, as it were, even when they ask for it. So for me, it's just to remain an entity that anyone can come through to and say, hey, I need your brutally honest feedback on how it is that I can get myself to the next level from where I currently am. Or I'm brand new. Where do I even start? And we talk about this almost every donor table.
Yeah.
If we were to give someone a piece of advice when they start streaming, it's just get into it. The entry level to streaming is so low. Everyone should have a go at streaming. Everyone. It's such an experience.
So, Tourette, here we go.
Yeah.
So you had 404 days off.
Correct.
Days off, sorry, I do apologize. That you didn't have 4 days off. It wasn't just like 400 days of just, I can't be asked.
Oh, God, no.
No. So you had 404 days away from content creating, streaming.
Yep.
You said that you put your PC on and it sounded like the freaking Matrix, where like all these screens come on and all the green things are going down the screen, and you're like, and then you just sit in your chair and then you just turn back to the camera and go, let's go.
Dude, I swear to God, it was about 4 weeks before I returned to streaming. I was like, I'm going to do this soon. I'm going to do it. The end of sports. And I turned my shit on. It all came on, man. Stuff that I hadn't seen for over a year that I've put off. I turned it on and I just went, we're locking the fuck in. I turned on my OBS, I turned everything, I turned my camera on to make sure everything still worked, because it had just been sat for a year. And I looked at myself and I was just like, dude, this is it. You're gonna lock the fuck in. And then I got to work on everything behind the scenes. Literally, for like a few weeks straight.
So I wanna, because I think it's a bit weird because Ross is on the break. Wow.
Yeah.
Ending the break.
I'm retired.
Yeah, you've retired. You've had the break and you've come back from it, but I'm trying to get a thing of when you're in the break, because probably the longest I've had away was when I had my daughter and I was away for like the full 2-3 weeks while I was on like paternity, because obviously spend time with my daughter and getting used into parenting life and stuff. So, but when I came back, I just saw it as an opportunity of just like, oh, this gets me out in the world again. I'm like, oh, hey, everyone, forget about me. I'm back.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have that fear that a lot of people have. So like I see on Twitter a lot of people going, oh, I'm going to go on break, or they don't want to press that go live button, which is a bit weird. 'Cause to a degree, I understand it, but I also don't, because I've never had that feeling. So you said you had, during your over a year off, you got into, I'm not going to say the word drone because Ross will just start Googling drones again.
Oh, dude, I have loads of hobbies,
but you
man.
got loads of hobbies. What made you go, no, I'm going to get back into this? Because you've got so much else going on.
Yeah.
So, like, because for me, I have a couple of hobbies. I'm not like, I haven't got loads of things, but like, I can go, right, I'm going to spend this bit of time on my PC and stream. But streaming takes quite a lot of my time. It takes quite a lot. Between working and being a parent and everything, it takes a lot of my time. So if you got a lot of hobbies on the go, what made you go, no, I want to go back to streaming?
It was always there in the back of my mind ever since the day I left it. Even when I was going through all my hard times and drinking tons of alcohol and fucking crying every night, or the coping mechanisms I was doing when I started the gym, started working out from home. It was always every single day without fail, and I'm not lying. Every single day, I had the thought of streaming, which would come and go through my head. It was always there because I literally, I live and breathe this shit. I love this shit so much, and pretty much when I started sitting back on my PC again and stuff, and like consistently, over like after a few weeks, when I dragged myself out of a really dark time in my life, I was still always on Twitch, always hanging about with the streamers that I always loved to watch, always still engaged in communities, still playing games, still doing all that. I was still very firmly anchored within the communities that I was in, and I was still always watching streamers and stuff like that, you know? So it was kind of like I never left anyway. But I will say, I don't think I came back like ultimate Giga Chad move, and I was just like, yeah, it's easy to go live. I was fucking petrified at the same time. I was fucking petrified.
Why though? Why was you so petrified?
Because as much as it was there for me, and as much as I love doing this, man, like I say, I live and breathe this. I love streaming so much, man. There was a little part of me. I think it might have been because I was away for so long. and the way the industry's changing and how
Yes.
people change and they grow up through life. People always change. We're all changing every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? We're all becoming this. We're all on this journey to become like the best version of ourselves, etc. So we're always changing, especially mentally. Like I say, like I always say, like 80 to 90% of things and ideas, everything is all in your head anyway. The 10% is getting to work and doing it, right? You know what I'm saying? So people change, times change, everything changes. I was petrified, as much as I love this shit, I was petrified, man, to go live, especially the first time after I returned. Like legit, I was just there looking at myself. I was like, holy shit, man, this is it. I was petrified. It might have been stage fright. It might have been stage fright. I have no problem standing up in front of how many people and talk, and no problem. But I still had that fear. And to be honest with you, I really wish I could come up with an answer as to why I was petrified. I'm just gonna go womp womp. I was a pussy, but I still did it.
No,
I still did it.
I will tell
So
you
if
this.
If
will-
anyone has that excuse, still do it.
I will
'Cause
tell
if
you
I've done
this.
it, then you have no excuse.
Right? So when I go on live on my streams, mainly because I'm not that I'm in control of it. I know what's going to happen. I don't need to answer to anyone. I don't need to watch whatever. But literally, when it hits about 7 o'clock, no matter where I am, every other Tuesday, and I know I'm doing this, my heart just skips that little bit faster. And I don't know why, because everything's the same. I'm still in the same room. I'm talking with my friends. It like nothing's different. Apart from there's street, I instead of being on Quack My Panda's channel, follow him.
Yeah.
I'm on Stream Seeds, but I do understand of that little. Oh, that's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I get it.
Yeah.
I completely get it, man. You know what I mean? But like, it still didn't stop me from being petrified and stuff like that. Like you say, all right, you know what's gonna happen. As for me, I don't. I treat every single stream I do where I go in with zero expectations and etc. and I just do it. I'd probably be bored as fuck if everything was the same. Actually, I'd probably be bored as fuck. You know what I mean? So, like, I embrace change. I embrace change, man. Whether it's new community members that join us, you know what I mean? New people that I meet, etc. You know what I mean? What content I play, what games I play, what I do within the games, etc. Everything's kind of always changing. Even though I've been like a GTA role player, and I primarily made a lot of the community from it. I still do other stuff, and I'm always trying to branch out into stuff, etc. You know what I mean? But I always go in with a different expectation every time. I will never sit there and go, right, this is how it's going to go. None of that. None of that. I go live. I let the people know. We all hang out. Let's go do some shit.
So,
that is it. That is it.
Because I've been streaming now 3 years. Yes, it was 3 years in August, and I didn't celebrate it. Hey. So I have a question for you both, right? And it takes a couple of seconds for you to think. So while you have a think, I will read the chat. And the question is, right? So I will always look back. I will always reflect on my time of streaming, and like you say, Trent, of how much this industry has changed, and it changes sometimes on the daily. And there's always some streamers of when I first started, I think, oh, they were so good, and they just stop streaming all of a sudden. So while I go to the chat, I want you to both think of one streamer that you have watched in however long you've been watching streaming, of one streamer you think, God, I wish they would come back just for one stream, one that you absolutely loved watching. Have a think, and I will come back to you both. So, Mr. Slippers, Ross TSU when? Never going to happen. His career's dead. I raided into him once when he was fishing on WoW. So, that's just crap. What type of streamer does that? Sorry. I haven't had a go for him in a while. Guildfly51, hello, welcome on in. Apparently, 404 days of skiving. I thought I said skydiving. I was like, bloody hell, that's a long drop. Can genuinely feel a passion for it, Moonbeard. Oh, what did Moonbeard say? Well, 404 days of skiving. Yeah, passionate. Yeah, happy days. Yeah. So anyway, chat. If is anybody having a break currently from streaming, or do you know someone who's on a break? Have you ever thought, oh, do you know what? I don't know if I want to do this no more. It's like, you know,
Like the break.
what keeps
Like
you
the
from
break.
going on a break? And on that question, Ross. Hi.
So, one creator who I watch on YouTube is called Stimpy. It is infectious how good this man is, and he makes primarily YouTube content. So he did stream for some time, but because of how chaotic his content is, he can't stream it anymore because he can't go into public servers on Rust because he can't trust.
Yeah, he's a
people.
Rust. Yeah, he's a Rust streamer. His thumbnails say
Yes.
it all. Anyway,
Oh yeah,
That's-
I've shown everyone I know.
That's the one
Stimpy.
you made me follow.
10 quality.
Phenomenal.
10, go,
Him.
go,
He's the one.
10 quality. Everyone knows Stimpy on the Rust.
So
scene.
if Stimpy put out a
10.
tweet saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come back for one stream," you're 100% there.
I'd take a day off work to watch Stimpy stream one more time.
Tourette's.
Yeah,
Who've you got?
unfortunately, it's very sad because unfortunately he's deceased. But I'm gonna go with a streamer called Rackful.
Oh, okay.
Wreckful.
Yeah, we all remember Rackful,
Yeah,
the Israeli World of Warcraft streamer.
phenomenal.
Yep.
Absolutely
I
phenomenal.
loved Rackful, man. It's a shame. It's a shame what happened, dude. It's a big fucking shame, but that's the way it is. I choose Rackful.
And just
Rip
for
Rackful,
one stream to come back, and you just be like, no matter what time of day, whatever, how long it is, you would be there 100%.
Oh yeah, of course, dude.
Yeah. So
Of
my,
course.
my one, by the way, I don't know Ragfall, so I can't. What was he? Well, was he a WoW player?
World of Warcraft streamer, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough. My one, no, not anyone's asking, but I need an opinion. Mine's Slinky Dog, and I don't think anyone here knows him. But when I first started streaming, he would just sit there, and he would just drink Pepsi Max, and just talk shit, and play Apex very badly. And then he got raided once by a Twitch partner, and he was like, oh, I don't know what to do. He had like hundreds of people in his chat. He's like, oh, I don't know what to do. So he stood up and farted on his mic.
That's one way to deal with it.
And to be fair, it was
That's one way to fucking deal with
it
it.
was a ripping fart, and he was hilarious. And he used to have
Love that.
I can't remember the song.
Fucking love that.
He used to have a song like he always used to play, always. And the last time he streamed, he was like, "Oh look, this is gonna be my last time. I just can't do it no more." Blah, 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 blah. And then he literally just played the song on mute, like he muted his mic and just listened to the song. And Mrs. Quack was crying about it because she was like, was it Champions? We were like, oh my god, it's gonna bug me now. Legends or something. If Mrs. Quack is in the chat, but she's probably not. Honestly, it was such a heartful moment, and he just ended it and was just like, God damn, I would kill for Slinky to come back for one last stream.
I get it.
Anyway,
Womp womp.
womp womp indeed.
Womp womp.
Nomad recently took a 5-month break. Nomad, are you back? Are you looking to come back? Oops, was that me? Says, I'm still having a forever break because I keep doing everything else. Oops is an incredibly busy person. You did try and do cooking streams at one point, but it just life got way too much and just too busy. Guildfly took a break for a bit. Are you back? And Ginger Viking, when Ben just fuck me. I can read, I promise. When Ben
what have
sat.
I fucking done now?
What
are you blaming me for? Take
No.
accountability.
No. Shut up, I can do this. When Ben sat there just vaping. It wasn't even. That wasn't even. It's not even anything to do with my question. You sat there vaping.
What does me sat here vaping?
I don't know. Ask Ginger Viking. Don't ask me.
If I can just coming in to shoot and hate.
Yeah.
What the fuck is his problem?
Atomic Moonchild goes, farts are free. I mean, they are. Do you know what I mean? They are free. Imagine I have to pay for a fart. I probably would. I'd get a subscription.
There's a lot of men that would.
I would.
There's a lot of guys out there that would.
Yeah. He did
People
one
that
stream
put-
just vaping to get back at Carlton. What?
I call bullshit on that.
Okay, fair enough. So Viking is clearly lying.
They're already rolling in with the with the heinous made up stories.
Yeah, to be fair, why,
try
like,
and roll the chat, and you're gonna get rolled, my friend. So
Yeah.
put your fucking seatbelt on if I was you. If they're
Like-
starting to come through now.
no. Like
It's starting to come through now, friend.
You're a Twitch partner. Why would you lie? Like, clearly the chat
you're a
is clearly.
Twitch partner. Oh, you're a role model now. You're a Twitch partner.
Whoa.
You got a ticket, you've ever-
Role
get
model.
fucked.
Role
Get
model.
fucked. That's what they call partners. You're supposed to be a role model. Get fucked. Get fucked. How's that for a fucking role model? Get fucked. One bomb.
Best stream I've been a part of.
Warm the fuck up.
Womp up.
Warm the fuck up. You're a Twitch partner. That's the shittest excuse I've ever heard.
The worst thing is, right? I do the Twitch partner joke to Ross all the time, right? And it winds me up to no end. I actually have a Twitch partner. Try and do the joke, and it backfires.
I'll give you a great joke. So when I actually became partner, and there's probably several people in chat right now that are watching this podcast, and you know exactly who you are. They became a part of a giant running gag that the whole community adapted to. Those that were active anyway, and they all started saying ever since I got partnered, and this went on. This is still ongoing right now. They all make the same joke saying, "You've changed, Ben. You've got partnered. You've changed," as if it's supposed to be some sort of egotistical stab to make me to make me believe that I have now developed an ego and I am definitely something that I'm not, and I'm an asshole, and I've developed this ego just because I'm a partner. All hail the mighty king. And you know what my perfect response to that is that I'm not the one that's changed. The whole community's changed because now you're showing your true colors and you're being a bunch of assholes and get fucked.
Well,
So who's the one that's changed when I remain myself?
Well,
You like the joke now, bitches?
this
Fucking
is
Braille
this is
Sanders,
why,
I love
right?
you.
This is why at the start of the stream, and there's more people in you now, so I'm going to say it
Bastards.
again, right? I'm going to look down the camera again.
look down the camera, Chad.
Right, I got in Tourette's DMs before he got partner. So if everyone thinks, oh, he's jumping on the bandwagon, he's a partner, no, I was there beforehand, right? I got receipts. Come at me, bro.
Can confirm he contacted me
I-
like 8 or 9 weeks ago, and I was in an Aldi's. I was shopping. I literally had, dude, I had a basket under one arm that was rammed with food, and my phone pings whilst I'm listening to music because I'm shut off from the world shopping in my little happy zone, and I've got a fucking Discord ping. I bring it up, and it's you in my DMs asking me to come on the donut table, and I obliged instantly and put you back in my pocket and went, fuck off, I need to get my shopping. And that's exactly what it was. And I've been looking forward to this day ever since, and we're here right now doing it. And I'm very happy. Stop making this Twitch partner thing such a big fucking deal. All right?
No,
I'm
making
still
my
the same.
point. No, I'm making my point of that. I saw you jump up in my list of bloody numbers, and I'm thinking, bloody hell, another bloody Welsh streamer doing better than me, better than doing than my average for. Arse. And then
he's number shaming himself now, chat. This is what I got to do. This is what we got to deal with. He's number shaming himself now.
I'm so weak.
Fuck.
I've got nothing.
Fucking hell! Fucking hell! What do I even say?
Right, I'm gonna go back on topic now. So, right. So, Tourette, the Matrix
Yes.
is back on the PC. Everything's updated. Neo is 2.0 now. You
Yeah.
make your return.
If you want to say that.
I'm not calling you Neo. Like Keanu Reeves got nothing on you. Actually, I don't know. Keanu
I
Reeves is
disagree.
pretty inspirational.
I disagree. Keanu Reeves is the one. I am not
I
shit.
agree.
I
Yep.
am not shit. I am not shit. Keanu Reeves is the one. Stop riding my dick.
No. Right. So I'm gonna. Can I have a meeting with you real quick? Little stream seed
Emergency,
meet-
emergency,
Yeah.
emergency meeting.
Right.
Right, let's go for it.
Should we ask Rossi if he's ever seen The Matrix?
Yes,
Okay.
we should.
Okay. Ross, I spur the moment question. It is a little bit of a veer. Have you ever seen The Matrix?
It was probably the first series that my partner got me to watch with her.
Oh.
Tourette's just a bit of foreground. I don't watch movies or series, and the running theme with me is I've not watched anything. But yeah, as of The Matrix, I've seen them all. I even seen the new one where Keanu Reeves farts with his hand.
Okay. I have not seen
I'll be
the
honest.
latest one of that, but
I will say that The Matrix is without a doubt one of the greatest movie franchises of all time. Anyone that's going to argue that against me has either not seen the movie or they actually suck. Simple as. If you don't like The Matrix, you suck. It's that simple.
but
Wait, when did we finish The Lord of the Rings?
About a week ago. No, it took us about 6 months to watch all 3.
I used to have an alcoholic uncle that had it burnt on a pirate DVD, and he used to babysit me all the time. And I used to have to watch The Fellowship of the Ring at least like twice a month.
That's not a bad time.
It is when you're 10 years old and you have to wait and you have to wake up and you have to wake up in the middle of the night because your uncle's fallen asleep on the sofa with a bottle of whiskey. You've fallen asleep on the other sofa in the room and you're constantly hearing the menu of the DVD that is burned on a pirate fucking DVD, and it's The Ring that's in the water, and it's just the main theme of the music, and all you can hear like 4 a.m. is that's burnt into my fucking brain, burnt into my brain. Rest in peace, my uncle. He was the best uncle. He was the best uncle. Rest in peace, that guy. Fuck.
Right. I am gonna quickly sidetrack to chat because Atomic Moonchild said Moonbeard still hasn't seen Lord of the Rings. I think he just fall asleep. Ross, as a person who has recently, by me, Mrs. Quack, and Ross's partner, forcing Ross to watch this, and he watched all 3 extended editions. Ross, how can you convince Moonbeard?
It is very much worth the watch, but if you are a tired boy like me, they've watched me fall asleep on their couch.
100%.
Pussy.
I couldn't do it. I work 6 days a week, man.
I work 6 days a week. Your brain weren't interested as it would. If it was interested, it would have continued watching. You weren't that interested. To be
honest, I will vouch for Ross.
Dude.
I will vouch for Ross. He has got incredibly small eyes, so the distance for his eyes to close is much shorter than the average human. On Saturday, you will realize you go, oh, Ross, can you open your eyes for me, please? And
he's a lizard.
You'd be like, my eyes are open. You'd be like, oh, well, can you open them a bit further? And he goes, they are open further.
I hate you both.
Yep, fair enough.
Moonbeard, I'm in the same boat as you. I haven't seen Star Wars, Hobbit, Star Trek.
Oh, The Hobbit is next for you, mate. But
to be honest, I wish I had the time to do this stuff too. I wish I had the time to sit and watch series and watch movies and all that type of stuff.
We did when we were all younger.
Yeah, same, dude. It's just, I don't have the time as much at all anymore, and I wish I did make the time. If I can make the time to do that, because there's a lot of really good series that I'd like to get my teeth stuck into that everyone watches and everyone rants on about and stuff like that. I'd love to watch them too, but unfortunately, I kind of live and breathe this shit that we do, gentlemen, and a sacrifice to that would be that I don't really get to watch many movies and series and stuff like that. I'll get over it, womp. I'll watch them when I'm fucking like 60 or something.
And he sacrifices watching these movies for your entertainment. God damn. The sacrifice threats you make. God, they just don't understand, do they?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Probably.
I'm sure they do.
Anyway,
so
right, after the little Matrix talk, so the Matrix is back updated on your PC. You hit go live. Your numbers, I'm only gonna assume that your first stream back, your numbers were through the roof.
Insane.
They were probably like, probably in the high 50s. Did you feel different?
Yes.
Or was you...
yes. I felt the same.
Because you had you put the hat on. Because before it was the afro. That's how I remember you, is you had the afro. Now you got the hat.
Yeah. Maybe that was my dark villain era thing. I started wearing my cap backwards, and like during the times I was coming out of all of this stuff, and then I just started wearing the cap, and then I just came back like, no big deal, nothing that secret behind it. Maybe a secret villain arc. I don't know.
So did you have like did you go into this just going, like you say, it's kind of, you've already answered it really. You said that you press go live and you don't plan nothing. You just go with whatever happens and you press stop streaming and that's it.
Dude, I went live and I sat there eating a bowl of cereal in pure silence.
Fuck me, that is such a good idea. Why do I want to do that?
I've been away for 404 days. I sat there in silence eating a bowl of cereal with my mic near the bowl. And I sat there looking at everybody eating a bowl of cereal. And I fucked up. And do you know why I fucked up? I literally fucking painstakingly and articulately did my whole OBS. Tons of scenes, hundreds of memes, hundreds of this, hundreds of that, a million different fucking brain overload things. I left a default alert setting because I changed my alerts. I go to a different service. I left the default alert from a different application on one scene within the hundreds of scenes that I have and it completely fucked up my subscriber sound, and it put it back to a default thing, which literally was some fucking dance ravey fucking sound, which I'd never used because I deleted the service. It defaulted all my alerts with that service back to normal, but I had left behind that one thing, and that took over the entire fucking stream for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I had this giant alert going off in my ear with this dance soundtrack constantly, and I'm sat there screaming, going red with this bowl of cereal, trying to figure out which one it was, and everyone laughed, everyone took the piss, everyone came back and subscribed, and they all had a really good, jolly old time, and that's what it was. And I found my feet again with it, and that was it. I went in with zero plans.
I have one question for you, and this might be the most important question, and I think Ross already knows what the question is.
All right, again, asshole, you're gay. You're all gay. No, hi. Apparently, you're all gay.
Apparently,
you at home too. I'm sorry.
What was the cereal? Oh, come on.
Let him cook.
It was a bowl of crunchy nut cornflakes.
Ah.
I swear it was a bowl of crunchy nut cornflakes.
Fair enough.
A big one.
Oh.
A big one. In a big Chinese noodle bowl. Big fucking black bowl with a white fucking inside.
Oh, because we needed to know the inside.
Half a box. Half a box.
And you
just... One of those big fucking Chinese noodle bowls, man.
All right, okay, I get it. I understand. It was the Chinese noodle ones. Go on, I get it.
I have to give you an accurate description so you knew what I'm on.
I honestly,
so you know exactly what I'm on.
Tourette's, I feel like I was there. I feel like I'm there. Like I'm eating the bowl with you. The bowl's in front of me.
I feel like everything you've said, I've been with you here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fight a war. I'm ready to drop Cardiff just to, I don't know, get you food or something. You say, I fancy a cat. I'm on my way, King.
We will have
a
giant talk when I see you guys in Cardiff. Don't you worry.
Oh,
don't
Christ.
you worry. And there's a lot more that I haven't talked about, which you'll probably find out. Depends how much we talk.
Do you know what? Right, and this is a quick little. This is me doing me now. I used to have a thing called Quackcast where me and Mrs. Quack just sat here and we talked to people.
Quack. That's a big tick of mine. Quack. I'll stop it.
It's okay. It's all good.
It's gone now.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's gone. All right, it was there then, but now it's gone. Now it's actually gone. Now it's actually gone. Now it's actually gone. Now it's gone. Starting again from now.
Okay, I'm not going to say that word again. We have a, cast with me and Mrs. Quack, and literally, I just want to bring it back just for you. And because I don't have a time limit on mine, I just want to be like, mate, just go.
Good evening, Peter. Good evening, Peter. No. So you want to bring it back? You want to bring back your Quackcast?
To be fair, it is coming back anyway. We are planning it.
There you go. We had it. You heard it here first.
And Mrs. Quack is the one that brings all the views in. Anyway, so how do you feel then? I'm trying to get this back on track. How do you feel when you see people say they take it or they stop in streaming? That's it. I'm done. And they come back within 6 months. Because the reason why I asked this is because if someone's going to take... Because did you say you were going to quit or did you say you're taking a break?
I never ever stated once that I'm quitting streaming. And I never have.
Right.
What I said was, I'll be back. I just need some time. I didn't know it would go on for that length of time, but that was it for me. Unless something insane ever happened in my life, which rendered me the inability to be able to live stream, then I am never quitting fucking streaming. I love this shit. And I love the community. I love the people. I love everyone I've met. Especially like I know there's a bunch of them in chat right now watching, and they know how much I love them all. This genuinely means everything to me. It's what I've fucking put myself into. It's what I've invested heavily into. I live and breathe this shit. I absolutely love it. This is, you know what I mean? This is what I do. People go, oh, don't put your eggs in one basket. I don't give a fuck. I love this shit. Fuck it.
He put all his eggs in one basket.
Dude, honestly, I don't give a shit. I will put my eggs in one basket. I love this shit, man. I really do. And I love the people, man. You know, I genuinely do. Because, like, Yeah, I say it on most of my streams, especially when I'm ending. I thank everyone for the continued support that they give to me because it allows me to continue not having a normal job. And I'm to be honest, I'm pretty qualified in a lot of sectors of life. You know what I mean? I literally became a qualified IT specialist, and I became a qualified plumber too. You know, but like, I mean, if you really think a bunch of fucking boilers and copper pipes interest me, they don't. The money does, but a bunch of fucking boilers and toilets and taps don't interest me. But I'm still a plumber. You know what I mean? But it's
Tourette's, let me just fight a battle for you, brother. Let me just go to war. Release me.
Release him from this
rather-
burden.
I'd rather keep you alive, friend, because you're
Oh,
worth your
no,
weight
no,
in
you don't.
gold,
No, you
my
don't.
friend.
No, you don't. Trust me, I said that
I'd
once.
rather
Let
keep
me
you alive.
kill.
I
No
said that.
sacrifices need to be made, friend.
No, trust me, I said that once, and now, like, he comes over and my daughter calls his name and everything now, so, you know, it's...
That's
Ingrained.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's
so-
beautiful.
Yeah, so my little pet peeve is when people say they're quitting streaming, and within 6 months, they're back. I'm like, look, if you want to come back to streaming, cool beans. I'm happy for everyone has a space on this platform. Go mental. But just know the wording of quitting to taking a break, or I'm just going to take a step back for 10 minutes. You know, like you said, you're taking some time to yourself. Might be a week, might be months. In your case, 404 days.
Yeah.
Is that does that bother anybody else, or is that just me?
No. And everyone is
Fair enough.
probably sleeping. Everyone's probably sleeping on the real reason why they all think that they return to it, and everyone fucking gatekeeps and hides it because no one's real and they're too scared to say anything. Someone goes, "Oh, I'm quitting streaming. I quit," meaning I am done with streaming forever.
Yes.
And then 6 months later, "Oh, I want money. I want to give her another crack. I want money and fame and this blah blah. Let's go do it again. Round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6. I really want this. I wasn't thinking straight at the time. Nobody." You know what I mean? That's probably the reason, in my opinion.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Good luck to them. Good luck to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, go for it. Fucking go for it. You know what I mean? But don't say you're going to quit, like you're going to disappear off the face of the planet forever, then crop up fucking 3 weeks later with a stream. "Oh, I'm back."
Yes.
How are you supposed to ever, how is anyone supposed to ever take you seriously? How is a community meant to take you seriously?
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
How are they?
Right.
How are people supposed to take you seriously? They won't. They won't unless you have brick chewing braille sanders, okay? You know what I mean, around you. You know what I'm saying? The kind of people that will sand the braille over things in public so blind people can't navigate because they're that fucking petty. You know what I mean? Good for you if you have that. You know what I'm saying? But people gatekeep shit so much and they won't say the real reasons.
Mr.
Like,
Slippers, Mr. Slippers, can we please whip up a contract and send it to Tourette's now of just getting Tourette's on staff? I don't care.
I just want moments where, like, we'll do a COTGT months down the line. It'll be a quick moment from our sponsor, and it'll be Tourette's just giving this inspirational quote.
Yeah.
It'll be, "Okay, viewer, so what do you think about that?" And if it's anything negative, cancel.
Do you know what? Mr. Slippers literally goes, "Replace COTTT host, yeah?" Do you know what? I can't compete with that. Do you know what? I can't really pick anyone. Mr. Slippers, can you come back on just to make me look good? Like, we'll both pick on Ross. It's cool.
You're both fantastic. You're just having a bitching contest between yourselves when you're all actually very fantastic at what you do. So I would say I think you all are. I think you should just shut the fuck up.
Fair, true.
True.
By the
Very
way,
true.
By the way, Carlton, I have been reading your messages. Hello. I hope London's...
Carlton needs to be on the show. I'm just saying that.
Well, who knows? There might be some conversations somewhere in the
I'm a very big
ether.
advocate for Carlton the Welsh to be on the show.
Who knows?
I'm saying this right now.
Some hosts may have already had conversations with Carlton and said, "Do you think Tourette's would be up for this?"
Well, if they haven't, they suck.
Well, but if they may have gone to Carlton and said, "Do you think Tourette's would be up for this?" And they've gone, "Oh yeah, Tourette's would love this." So, you know,
there's no one I'd like to watch more on this show than Carlton.
At
this moment in time.
At this moment in time, sorry, Carlton, you're losing, bro. Sorry, bro.
I wouldn't say that.
Anyway,
cooking.
My brain's gone.
Shout out Carlton the Welsh.
Yeah, shout out Carlton the Welsh.
Big shout out Carlton the Welsh from me personally, my man.
Right. Anyway, so I always like to talk about if we had a new person streaming. Mr. Slippers is always my one I like to pick on. How long has that been there? That's been there for fucking so long.
I don't know what's happening.
No, basically.
Neither do I.
No, I do.
I'm just listening. I don't
No.
know what's going on
No.
his end, but something's happening.
All I can say is, Ross, I've read your messages.
Thanks, man. We're okay though. We're okay.
Oh, it's happened now. He's just got, can you turn Tourette's up? And it's just turned him up. And he sent loads of messages, and I've just not read them.
Oh my God.
I've been far too engrossed.
I will say it's okay because Tourette's, you're clear enough when you speak anyway.
Yeah, true.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Anyway, yeah, so
I'm just happy to be here.
we like to talk about a new person streaming, and we always like to pick on Mr. Slippers because he doesn't stream. So, as you have, you've absolutely murdered the scene. You took a break, came back, did even better, which is quite rare for most people because they would normally go back a bit, and you've literally just left the scene and gone, hey everyone, I'm back at Bold Serious, and you've done better. So, what advice, just say Mr. Slippers 817 specifically, just picking a name out of a hat, what would you say to him if he goes, look, I've got this killer setup, I want to get into streaming. Ben, what advice can you give me, mate?
Advice. All right. I'm not an advice giver or a therapist, okay, or none of that. So what advice would he like from me if he was to get into streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I can stream. All right, and first of all, stream. That's the standard basis. All right. I need to know what he wants from streaming. You know, because there's a few routes here. What do people want from streaming, and why would you stream? You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them. It's one of them things.
It's a generic sense. He wants to stream.
Yeah.
He
just wants some generic advice. What gets him through the door?
He loves a bit of space, so he's going to stream. What's the game? I can never remember the game. What's that?
Starfield.
Yes, he's going to stream Starfield. He loves a bit of Starfield.
Does a bit of Starfield? Then I would simple. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't okay. I was gonna say it doesn't really matter what you play. It does to an extent matter what you play, but again. Comes down to yourself, and it comes down to yourself and how you do things. You know what I mean? Your relatability, your charisma, your personality, and everything rolled into one. And you couple that with a high quality killer streaming setup, and that's also great too. You know, but again, I believe that you are in a big sense you're selling yourself and not the game you play. So what I'm going to say is don't sit there and be a silent bedroom gamer and don't give people a reason to join your stream because none of them and have like nothing to, I guess, relate with or something. And what I mean by that is a bedroom streamer that sits there in silence playing a video game doing absolutely nothing, that would make me join your stream and go, now, why would I subscribe and watch this? Why would I subscribe to this? Why would I watch this when I could pick the controller up and do it myself? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm getting at here. That would be my advice. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna sit there and play a game, then like put like you on it. You know what I mean? Talk to people. Like definitely talk. I remember I used to sit there, dude. I used to sit there for a long time and stream to nobody. I'd stream to nobody. You know, it was a very close group of friends of mine at the time that got me into streaming because they found me funny to be around. And I'd have 2 or 3 of them watch me now and again. But I would sit there and I'd speak to nobody for a very long time. So, and you know what I mean? I definitely went through that stage. So, definitely.
Ross, what is your thing when you say about what a creator should have?
For me, it's clean audio.
No. You always said a creator should have one of two things?
Should have one of two things. If you have them both, you're in a great league. One, which would be superior knowledge of the thing that you're streaming or gaming or whatever it is that you intend to stream, great knowledge in that thing, in that industry.
Yeah.
Or 2, an infectious personality. If you can't share a trait on something that you love to stream or something that you can showcase personally, I think it's wasted. You got to captivate someone in one of those 2 ways. And if you have them both, brilliant.
The way I'd like to chuck my 10 cents in this, and I would like to say, a generic rule of streaming, in my own opinion. And remember, my opinion doesn't mean shit. It's just an opinion. But what I think is what it comes down to is you're either fucking insanely good at video games and you're knowledgeable to teach others, or you're funny, or you're both.
Yep.
You're either cracked at video games, or you're fucking funny, or you're both. That's literally the way I see it. You know what I mean? And you couple that with a clean stream, great audio, everything like that, good personality, man. You know what I mean? Who knows where it can get you?
Agreed.
Remember, I started with a Yeti USB microphone. I started with a Blue Yeti Blackout Edition on the microphone on a piece of cutout polystyrene that I'd cut off a fucking Amazon box because so my microphone would be high enough and level with my mouth when I spoke. And I had a shitty webcam, and I streamed in 360p, bro, and I just went for it and streamed to nobody for a long ass time. You know what I mean? I did. That's how I started, genuinely, and I fucking loved it, and I loved it, and I loved it, and I still love it. Like the day I first started doing this shit.
Carlton has said Ben 100% has an infection, but he has said in the pre-show thing that's getting cleared up. Bit of penicillin is fine.
Carlton, you floss with a mattress, my friend. Shut up. Come at me with that infectious stuff, trying to be funny, bro.
You can't be saying stuff like that.
I'm going to set the biscuits. I swear to God, I can guarantee you the biscuits are in this chat. I'll set the biscuits on him.
So
He doesn't want no smoke from Moonchild and Moonbeard and Gilfly and all and Adam and all the guys, man. Shoutouts to those, by the way. They're very, 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 very good friends of mine, and I love them all very much. Shout out to the biscuits. I love Moonchild and everyone.
is that what you call everyone? Your
so much.
biscuits?
No, that's their community. They call themselves the biscuits.
Oh right, okay.
And it's a very, very great grounded community, and I love hanging out with them. They're very, very good friends of mine.
Okay.
I love them very much.
So, I think I even though I really don't want to, should we call this a pod?
I don't want to. I could do this forever. I'll call in sick tomorrow. I don't need work. I need Tourette's, man. I need more of this man in my
You'll
life.
see me on the weekend, lads. You see me on the weekend. By the way, massive shout outs to all the organizers for the upcoming Twitch meet in Cardiff, the very first Welsh meet that is powered by Twitch. And if there's anyone that is thinking of going to that in Cardiff on this weekend from 4 p.m., then be sure to get yourself on the RSVP list now to avoid yourself disappointment, because there is a backlog and waiting list. So if you want to come by, there's tons of streamers going. There's tons of us, including myself, including Quack, including Ross, including Carlton the Welsh. There's literally tons of us going. So if you want to come hang out with us and fucking drink beer, man, talk a load of stuff, then get yourself on that RSVP list to avoid yourself disappointment. Otherwise, we'll see you at the after party.
Well, I'm just having a look by here. Mine, it says Quack my Panda on by here, and then it says staff and the word host.
He just did his job for him.
And then over in your side, Tourette's, it just says guest, which in
That's
my
exactly what I am.
on this stream or on this Creators of the Dawn table, the hierarchy is host, then guest is like way down, right?
Good. Where I belong.
Yeah.
Where I belong.
Yeah. So
Guest.
So on Saturday,
Yes.
but no, on Saturday there is Twitch Cardiff. I'm not going to do all that. Stream Seed is going. Ross is going. Ross, are you going?
I'm definitely going. Yes,
Right,
yes, sir.
Well,
that's work.
That's lucky because I am going as well. Yes, I'm going to be there.
Banging.
Mr. Slippers is going to be there. If Tourette's is not going, I will not go. I am officially making that decision. I will be keeping an eye.
Shut up! I'm going.
That's
I'll
fine.
be seeing you. Don't worry.
But more importantly, Carlton's going, isn't he?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
He is.
And he's been an incredible helping hand and organizer for the event.
has been.
That event also.
I will say.
So we all have to give credit where credit is due. Carlton is doing a lot for the scene that not many people even fucking know about, and Carlton is on levels. And he's on very good levels. Carlton
it is
so
super-
to put on levels for Carlton
shout out
there.
to him, man. We have to give a massive shout out to him, man.
It is super funny though, because anything Welsh related that I've been involved with in the past, I want to say about a year and a half, Carlton's name always pops up as like he's helping. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll give a hand, and then I get into a meeting, and all of a sudden I'm like, Carlton, what the hell are you doing here? He's like, I'm helping. I'm like, oh right, this is like the fourth time. He's like,
And
I will say, yeah.
And do you know why I think that personally?
Go.
Because the guy is very, very smart. He is very smart. He is well organized. He knows his stuff. Not only is he an incredible streamer in my eyes, and has a great personality and the quality to go with it and ticks all the right boxes. But he's a very, very switched on individual, and he's fun to be around, man. And I'd literally do anything for Carlton in a heartbeat. He knows that. He knows that. And we do a lot of stuff together, man. And I love him like he's my brother.
He's right. We're all off the same plate. But I mean, even when we've had our conversations, Leon and I had a word with some of the organisers there at Cardiff, and the first words when we mentioned Carlton, saying, "Hey, we've done stuff with Carlton in the past, and we are on good terms with Carlton." I think there was a 15-minute spree of how one of the organisers just went off on how great Carlton was. So yeah, it's a reflection that a stranger says that.
Rightly so.
And
rightly so.
All I can see now is like the Twitch scene for Wales like really blowing up, and then you can just see the Welsh flag fluttering, and then all you can see is just as it fades in, but into the flag, is just his mustache. The dragon has the mustache of Carlton's mustache.
That'd be wicked.
That's how it's gonna happen. And then every time someone thinks,
I'm about that life, I want to see that. I want to see that shit.
I think when Twitch Wales is like on its way and it's on the same length as England and all of those places, is just the tash is on the dragon.
Just Carlton. Carlton is Twitch Wales.
Carlton is the dragon.
If that's even a thing. Bang! Carlton's face. Boom. Done. Finito.
Carlton is the dragon on the Welsh flag. That he is.
Just Photoshop his face on it.
Yes, please do. Right. So we're gonna call this a day now, because like I say, we can do this all day. So we're gonna start with Ross. Do the bit. Ross, look down the camera. What have you got going for you?
Oh hell yeah! So guys, it's this is a really weird standpoint for where Stream Seed is at the moment. We are in a lot of planned projects. It is going really well for what it is that we're looking to produce. Stream Seed's DMs are always open. If you want to get involved with Creators of the Donut Table as a guest, please feel free to contact Stream Seed directly, myself, Mr. Slippers, or Quackama Panda. Quackama Panda is going to be hosting this throughout. The guests, as in the person who sits in my spot, might not even be me. Probably best that it isn't, but the guests will always change. Unless one of you think you can outperform Tourette's today, there's no way. There's no way.
This isn't a competition, bro.
But it is now.
But it is.
It is right now.
I take zero accountability for this. I've come on and I've done exactly what I said I was going to do. Whatever you guys want to argue about now, you can carry on. It is done. I take zero accountability.
There's
no
my
competition
piece.
For me.
There's my piece. I've said it. Stream Seed DMs are always open.
I just said mine.
Anyway, Tourette's.
Yes.
Look straight down the barrel of your camera, as I like to say. If you want to zoom in and do this bit, I can't zoom in on my camera. What have you got?
I'll just look at you right now.
Got all right. I'll look as well. What have you got going on? Promote yourself to whatever you want. It's just me and you in the room.
Don't watch me. Save your brain cells. Thank you to everybody for the continued support that you give me, because without everyone that is involved with myself, my streams, and our entire community around us, I thank you very much, because it's because of you guys that I can continue not having a normal job to this day. And remember, I owe you guys everything. And literally, like, I owe you guys everything. You guys owe me nothing. And it's because of everyone that watches me and supports me and continues to support me to this day is why I am at where I am. And it's why I get to do amazing things like come on podcasts like this and speak to these lovely gentlemen about it all. So if I was you, I would give you all a massive round of applause, because I haven't done nothing. All of you guys have done everything, and I owe you guys everything. And I thank you all very, very dearly. Again, at the same time, save your brain cells and go and watch someone else who's way more interesting. I just make noises for a living. Love you guys.
Sometimes the noises are involuntary as well. Oh, my cat has decided to jump up my chair.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I locked mine out. Thank God.
Oh, well, if I should have thought of that. Anyway, so Stream Seed's going to be in Cardiff on Saturday. So is Tourette, so is Carlton. If you are Welsh, or if you want to travel down, get down here. Like Tourette said, RSVP and be there.
Remember, do not disappoint yourself by turning up to the event without RSVPing yourself on Twitch, by putting yourself on the waiting list, because you will turn up and you will not be allowed into the event. You have to be RSVP'd to come into the event.
And then you'll see us through the window just going, hi, looks cool
out
there.
If anyone turns up that I know and they haven't RSVP'd and they haven't gone into the event, I'm going outside and I'm taking them beer outside. I don't give a fuck. I will go out there. I will go out that door. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No exclusivity bullshit for me. I'm going out there to see people.
Party in the street.
I don't give a fuck. We'll take it out. We'll take it out into the centre of Cardiff. I give 0 fucks.
Right, Ross, can you zoom my camera out now so we can do the picture for Twitter?
Oh,
later?
sorry. Yeah,
cheers,
of course.
cheers.
Yeah, sorry.
Professionalism,
Maybe,
Jesus.
maybe I
Sorry,
should.
Tourette's, about the professionalism. Jesus.
I'm
Right.
not saying nothing.
Okay, so this is the part now where we end the stream. So I would like to thank my
You're all nonsense. You're all nonsense. Yep. Cancelled. Cancelled.
This is the part of the stream where we end.
Yeah, this is the part where I say thank you very much for Ross for being here. It's been a pleasure and an honor to have you by my side as always.
Yeah, it's been great. Thanks for having me.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have. It's been fuck me. It's been an experience. I've not sworn on any COTDT until today. Oh.
Right. Oh, okay. Fatboy No Slim, thank you for putting the link in the chat there for the RSVP and on the Twitch thing. You click on it.
Champion, thank you.
RSVP. Tourette's, thank you very much for being here. Do you know what? Magical is an understatement of what this has been.
I think I'm pregnant.
Oh, it's lucky it's so late. I need to go have a nap. I've got nothing left. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I absolutely loved it.
Do you know what? I can imagine you just turn around going, nah, I hated it.
Nah, dude, seriously, I appreciate you guys giving me the time. And literally, I appreciate you guys so much for giving me your time and letting me be a part of this today. Honestly, it means a lot to me. Really does. I appreciate you guys very much for it. Thank you.
Well,
no, thanks for coming back. It's been a pleasure.
On that note, we will be back in 2 weeks' time with another guest. With who? I was actually going to be like, do you know what? I'm just going to say who it is, but no, I will leave it for Twitter to tell you. Follow us on Twitter, and you will find out who the next guest is. Ooh, look at me!
I look forward to that.
Look at me teasing. Oh, being a teaser. Anyway, right, Tourette's, this is the part of the stream now where I press stop streaming. We say goodbye to everyone, and you just wave just to make it look really cool. So, I can take the pen off my hand. Right, so everyone, bye.
You know who you are.
Oh yeah, you got to punch. Bye.